Hello, dragons. How are you? It's good to see you. Welcome to All Signs. Yes, I am taking super chats tonight. I saw that Vanessa asked. I'm taking super chat questions tonight via YouTube. I am going to be doing a Hipsy stream on Friday, so super chats will be pre-ordered for 15% off on Hipsy, or you can order them during that time. So Friday will be a Hipsy stream. Tonight is just a YouTube stream, okay? So all the all super chats can be ordered via this live stream inside of YouTube. If you request a reading on Hipsy, it will have to be offline that I answer it. Okay, so keep that in mind. Welcome. We are going to be doing all signs. We're going to be taking a look at who the person that you're dealing with, who they are really. Okay, so this is the one where we take a look at what they're projecting to you, maybe to others. Then we're going to take a look at who they truly are on the inside, right? Because we don't always show people who we really are. Then, to get more clarification, I'm going to be taking a look at what this person's intentions with you are. And then, of course, as always, I am going to pull an advice message. If you guys don't know how super chat questions work, then you can always check my website at violettaalexis.com for further information. It will always be $4.99 and up, okay? And shout out to Para the P for being the first super chat. So let's take a look. I gotta get this earbud out of my ear though. Not gonna lie. Hello, Deb. Oh, will I add the 13th? Maybe. I doubt it. Maybe. I heard that it's only for after a certain year. Is it valid or something like that? And I don't know if that's true. Last shuffle. All right. Nothing wrong with a little bit of double Vanessa. Hello, Vanessa and Vanessa. Hello, Rick. Hello, Nelson. Hello, LC. Hello, Deb. All righty. Think. Okay. I'm taking this headphone out. Hold on. All right. Fantastic. What's up, Ryan? Okay. Chapstick. My good old pen. What's up, Amethyst? Meds. Hey, Madison. Good to see you. All right. Sorry, Valeria. Just threw pills at her. She's like, fuck. All right. So let's go ahead and start with Aries first. And then we're going to move. I keep thinking I have this freaking AirPod in my ear. It's driving me nuts. Okay. Let's see here. All right, Aries. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look at the person on your mind. I feel like this needs to be closer. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at the person on your mind. This can be a friend, this can be a coworker, a best friend, an ex, a lover, etc., etc., etc. Keep that in mind. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And this is going to be about your person, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and what their intentions are with you. So let's go ahead and take a look. How this person is or will be portraying themselves is the Six of Wands in reverse. Who this person truly is the Judgment in reverse. Their intent with you is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Tell me about that Six of Wands in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and the Emperor. Well, I don't see this as totally bad, if I'm going to be honest with you. This to me makes me feel like this is somebody who is willing to do the work, take the responsibility, and not sit there and wait for somebody to pat them on the back or give them a cookie. That's what it looks like. At least that's how they're portraying themselves to you, Aries. So this is somebody that's like, oh yeah, like I'll take care of it. Don't worry about it. I don't need the attention. I don't need the money, or I don't need the whatever, right? I don't need the like on Instagram or whatever it may be. I don't see this as bad. I feel like that Emperor is going to trump the rest of the cards because it's a major arcana. So it's it may feel like sometimes this person isn't like interested, or interested in what you have to say, or maybe but I feel like it's because they're too busy, or they have more on their plate than what you think that they do, or something like that. They don't like a lot of unwanted attention. At least that's how they're going to come off, okay, if they're not already. mm, but I wonder if you're gonna be questioning it, like, I feel like this person is manipulating me, or I don't really know if that's, who they truly are. Like, there may be a question of that because this is your perspective. So, the Judgment in reverse for who this person really is on the inside. Ooh. Well, you're probably right, Aries. The Judgment in reverse with the Lovers in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Hello. I think this person misjudges situations a lot, especially when it comes to love. Like, I don't know if they overestimate their abilities, or, they overestimate somebody else's and get disappointed. But to me, this person is so disconnected from self that I don't even think that they always know what they want. They're very, I hate to say it, but very ignorant of their own calling. They seem to be almost asleep to what that is. Now, this doesn't mean that they got to be like this forever, but it really depends on, do you want to wait for them to, like, quote unquote, metaphorically answer the call? Because this is like a snooze fest to me. I don't really know if this person is super faithful. I don't like that the Lovers is in reverse. I feel like this person has a hard time accepting responsibility for their own decisions when it comes to love situations, when it comes to planting seeds in the ground, when it comes to truly taking responsibility. It's like, maybe you ask this person, hey, can you drive me to the gym, like my car broke down, like, something that's semi, like, okay, sure, like, whatever, it's not a big deal, right? And they're like, oh yeah, like, yeah, I can do that, yeah, for sure. And when you try to thank them, they're like, oh no, no, like, please, no, no, no applause, right? But when it comes to, like, the big stuff, I don't really know if they would be as eager and not requesting the applause, if that makes sense. The Knight of Pentacles for their intentions for you. What's that Seven of Swords in reverse? I don't think that they want to disappoint. There's a fear of rejection, I think. They're definitely going to look out for themselves first and foremost. There's something about this person where they're really afraid to be rejected, or they're low key, like, afraid of what others are going to think, or that's what that makes me feel like. And I think that this person is afraid to make you discontent, or they don't want to disappoint, or it's almost like they try to act like they don't care what people think, but, like, they do, though. You know? So, which is, like, fine, right? We all guess we all kind of do that. We have opposition, we have soar, we have bring love into the situation. Well, I feel like this is just saying, like, you have to make a decision, right? You can bring love into the situation all day. You can have a new start with this person, like, da 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 da, whatever. But you have to ask yourself, are the opposing differences uh big enough to where you can't make this happen? Or even if it's a friendship, whatever it may be, like, are you too distant metaphorically to be able to, for this thing to be able to get off the ground in whatever way you need it to? That's what I think. So thank you so much, Aries. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Taurus. All right. All right, Taurus, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at your person. This can be love or not, so keep that in mind. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And also, when it comes to whomever this person is that's on your mind, we're going to be taking a look at how they portray themselves, who they truly are, and then their intentions with you. All righty, so let's go ahead and see. All right, Taurus. How this person is or will be portraying themselves is the Four of Swords. Who they truly are is the Ace of Wands. I'm getting like a childlike feel here. The Wheel of Fortune. This is for their intent with you. So let's take a look at that Four of Swords for how they're portraying themselves to you. Well, I love their portrayal. That's really beautiful. I mean, you may feel like this person has had some pain in their life, some heartache of some sort, but you feel like it made them stronger. It didn't really weaken them. At least that's how you're seeing them, or that you will see them in the coming week or whatever. But you may view this as somebody who's either religious or very spiritual or is very grounded, somebody who holds to their values, somebody who holds to their spiritual and religious beliefs or whatever their fundamental belief system is. You feel like they very much maybe gravitate to that for peace, or that can be a part of their strength in some way. For others of you, if it's not really about like religion, spirituality, or morals, values per se, you could feel like, or at least the way that they're portraying themselves, how you're perceiving them, is that this is somebody who's healed but is still healing and has a lot of passion and is interested in commitment or wants a commitment, whether that's a commitment for a contract or a commitment for a marriage or a relationship or whatever the case, or maybe you're actually committed to this person. But I mean, it's a pretty energy, you know, it's a beautiful energy for how this person is portraying themselves. It's like they're sticking it out with you. You know, if you guys have had issues, you may feel like, well, they're not going anywhere, right? The strength and the Hierophant ain't going nowhere. Neither is the Four of Swords, you know, for now, right? So I don't feel like that's the worst. You may feel like you and this person agree on a lot of things when it comes to passion or fundamental values, etc. So I don't see anything bad. The Ace of Wands for who they truly are. Ooh, Knight of Wands in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. Hmm. I'm getting the term basket case. Tell me about that Knight of Wands. This person could have like be very like excuse me for saying, but I don't want to say sex crazed or anything like that, but you know, a little bit, you know, they're a little fired up, you know. To me, this is somebody who, in my opinion, I feel like this person has a high sex drive. Okay, like it's a part of who they are with that Ace of Swords, excuse me, Ace of Wands and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like there's something that is even making me a little like, oh, I don't know, shy in this person's energy for some reason. This person, maybe sometimes when they get frustrated or they feel like things aren't working out, they may need sex or feel like they need, you know, sex to be able to release or relax, you know. Naturally, this is a person who has a lot of fire in them. I'm not saying they're a fire sign, maybe, but they have like a spark in them. They have a spark that needs to be put out in whatever way that may look like, right? Um, that Ten of Pentacles tells me that this is also a person who is a committed person. They're interested, they're a money kind of person, right? I think that there's somebody who values commitment, who wants commitment. They are looking to the future on a consistent basis. But this is also somebody that when they get frustrated, they can kind of lose their cool, or they can kind of lose direction a little bit, get a little crazy, maybe be a little boastful, a little prideful, you know, especially when they're getting frustrated. I feel like frustrated is a main thing for this person. like a keyword. The Wheel of Fortune for their intent with you. The Three of Swords, the Seven of Wands in reverse. They're tired of being hurt over something, because that Four of Swords is telling me that this is how you perceive them. Well, what comes before the Four of Swords? The Three of Swords, right? So with this being here, this tells me that this person has felt defeated in some way when it comes to some kind of emotional situation where they were heartbroken over something, maybe you, maybe someone else, whatever it is. But with the Wheel of Fortune here, this person feels very faith-based in some way, or they really believe in karma, or they really believe in like let go and let God, you know, that that kind of vibe. The Wheel of Fortune for their intentions is good. That means that they want to let the past go. They're not trying to control anything. They're not trying to force you in one direction. They're willing to just kind of let go of the wheel and just see what happens. So I don't think it's a bad house 10. That's kind of giving me that 10 of Pentacles vibe. Commitment. Yeah. It's time to release negativity. So this tells me, especially with house 10 and commitment, if this is some kind of love situation, if this is a romantic situation, I feel like there's huge potential here. For some of you, maybe you're already in a relationship with this person and that's all well and good, but it's telling me that there's potential. There's a reason. There needs to be maybe more structure and discipline. Maybe you guys need to have common goals that you can swing at together, right? Because that creates a bond. But there's something about some kind of negativity that needs to be released so this flower can bloom, so to speak. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Alrighty. What's up, Stacy? What's up, Complexity? Good to see you. Alrighty, Taurus. Now moving on to Gemini. Hey, Gemini, how are you? We're going to go ahead and take a look at your person. That could be romantic or not. Please make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, as these are personal readings. I mean general readings. As these are personal readings, as these are general readings. Okay, so make sure that you do that. And we're going to be taking a look at whoever this person is to you, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and then what their intent is with you. So let's go ahead and take a look. The Ten of Swords for how you perceive them. Well, nowhere to go but up. Who they truly are is the Nine of Pentacles. I heard selfish. And their intent is the Queen of Wands. Well, I don't know if the selfish is you or them, but let's see what that Ten of Swords is. Nine of Swords in reverse. The Two of Pentacles. Give me one more for that Ten of Swords. Wee wee. King of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in the upright. I feel like this is Gemini, that Queen of Wands. So I'm getting a big ego death. I'm getting a big ego death. So whether you're talking to this person now, or if this is a week from now, or whatever the case is, you're looking at this person like they're a cheat or a snake or somebody who has betrayed you, somebody you had an ending with, or maybe the ending has nothing to do with you. Whatever the case is, you feel like this person's ego has been shattered in some way. It's interesting because it almost feels like you are seeing them as someone who is like handling it well. Oh, well, I have other things I got to do. I'm not worried about this. Now, I don't know if they're the ones that were betrayed. Okay. Maybe it goes both ways, but whatever the case is, you feel like they're like, oh, yeah, I'm handling it well. Like, you know, I got other stuff going on, but you're like, right. Like, you feel like more is going on underneath the surface in regards to this person. So, it's almost as if you view them as acting like they don't care, but that King of Wands in reverse is your perspective of them. So you're looking at them like they're hiding their true feelings. Oh, no, no, no sweat off my back. Like that's how you see them. So I don't know why. The Nine of Pentacles for who they truly are, with the Moon in reverse and the Knight of Swords. This person can be very relentless with their emotions, I think. I think that sometimes their fears trigger them. I think that sometimes they act impulsively when it comes to their fears. Or what's that Moon in reverse? Just tell me one more. Death in reverse. Whew. Especially when it's something that they feel like they can't let go of. For some of you, this person could have issues around a mother figure in their life, okay? Or just around women in general, but it could be around a mother figure specifically. But at the end of the day, who this person truly is, though, that Nine of Pentacles tells me that this person is content or enjoys being content. Somebody who likes to enjoy the finer things in life, likes to take care of themselves, maybe likes to indulge sometimes, likes to relax, this can be somebody who is a hard worker, though, right? Because you don't get to the Nine of Pentacles without the Eight of Pentacles. So the Eight of Pentacles is somebody that really busts their ass, in one way or another, whether that's at the gym or, having some kind of discipline. Basically, they've mastered something. And who they truly are now, at least, is they're content with that. And they may have been the type where they have had a lot of heavy moments. They may have, been fearful of something and went right into the thick of it without even thinking about it. Um, and I think when it comes to trusting themselves, I think that they do. I think this is somebody who really trusts their own intuition, like trusts their gut instincts, and if they feel something about like whatever their gut's telling them, if they feel that, they'll right, like, so if this person feels like has a gut instinct that, I don't know, someone's gonna hit them or something, they might hit first. And I'm not saying that's what it is, but like, anyway, that's what I have. The Queen of Wands for their intent with you, the Magician in reverse, and the Six of Cups in reverse. They definitely think that you're very attractive. That is for certain. They do feel like you hold a grudge. You are their intention, but they feel like you hold a bit of a grudge from the past because maybe they manipulated you, or they weren't who they said they were, but I don't think, are they trying to let go? What are they trying to do here? Oh, they don't want to play games. I feel like they rather have a chance. Although I will say that they feel quite defeated in one way or another, but they find you very attractive. They may even feel like you are the yin to their yang kind of thing. I heard it's more about you than them. That's interesting. I got Mars, I got release, and I got a new start is coming. Well, Mars is masculine energy, so for some of you, this may be asking you to release some kind of masculine energy because there's no need to fight or flight. Okay. For some of you. Now, obviously, you know this person better than I do. For others of you, this could be the masculine's advice. Okay. To be completely fair. For others of you, this may just be like saying, like, just release the conflict. Okay. If you deem this person worthy of letting go of some kind of conflict, and maybe just telling you to let it go, or even letting go of the conflict within self because it's not doing you any favors. And that's when you can have a new start. And I don't know what that means for you. It's going to be different for all of you. And thank you so much, Gemini. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book with me at violettaalexis.com. All righty. Uh, what's up, Tadeo? Your girlfriend of 1 year ghosted you? That's not even funny. What the hell? Thank you so much for your super chat. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer. All right, Cancers. Let's see what we have for your person. We're going to be taking a look at how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and their intent with you. So let's see. The Hangman in reverse for how they're portraying themselves. Who they truly are is the Queen of Cups. If you're a masculine, this is probably your reading. If you're a feminine, this may be reversed, okay? And their intent with you is the Ace of Swords in reverse. So let's see that Hangman for how they're portraying themselves to you. Page of Swords, the Empress in reverse. Yeah, this is a feminine energy. Well, not. I mean, it's not the best energy. This is your perspective, okay? So this is your truth, okay? This is your truth. Maybe it's not theirs, but it is yours. And you're seeing them as somebody who is stuck, doesn't have the right perspective, your perspective, a balanced perspective. You may feel like this person gets kind of lost in the sauce a little bit, is paranoid, right? It's Neptunian energy. So if we're looking at negative Neptune energy, it can be just that. You could feel as well like this person is not willing to give up the narrative that they have created in their own mind. Because that Hangman connected to the Page of Swords, it's like, Page of Swords is mercurial energy. It's how you think, right? It's your perspective. It's how you see things. And that Empress in reverse is connected to it, which tells me that you perceive this person as creating narratives based on their own insecurities. You may feel like this person is spying on you, watching you in some way with that Page of Swords. This person could contact you, okay? Cancer, with that Page of Swords there. Now, whether this is true or not, it's true for you. Let's see that Queen of Cups for who they truly are. Oof. This is a very love-oriented person. Give me one more. There's somebody who's very sensitive, very intuitive. They love love. They're probably very generous in giving with their emotions. They can be very sweet, creative, soft. This is who they truly are. However, they ruminate a lot with that Six of Swords in reverse, and they try not to because they know that it puts them in a very dark place with that Two of Swords to the Sun in reverse. And sometimes this person will put others before themselves. Two of Swords, Moon in Libra, Queen of Cups, Sun in reverse, negative Leo energy, even though the Sun is still a positive card. Even when it's in reverse, it's almost like this person puts that Leo energy aside, which is about me and what I want, and gives more into this Moon in Libra energy, where it focuses very much on the emotions of another and somebody that they love or care about, but they have a very hard time getting their brain out of the past for whatever reason. But the Sun, even though it's in reverse, it's still positive. So what that leads me to believe as a tarot reader is that this is somebody who is still able to remain positive or still finds some kind of light even when they're at their darkest. Ace of Swords in reverse for their intent with you. What is that Justice in reverse? Ooh. It's interesting because it makes me feel like this person wants a commitment with you, but it also feels like they're not telling you something because they're afraid. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if they're afraid to tell you a secret, if they're afraid to tell you the truth about something, if they're afraid to ask you if you've done something against them because for whatever reason. But they're not speaking about something. And they don't have an intent on speaking about an injustice or some kind of imbalance they feel potentially within a connection. But they seem to be very hung up on whatever this justice in reverse is. And I don't know what that means. I don't know if there was some kind of unfaithful energy, or if somebody is just truly, if this person feels like it's unequal in some way, but they seem to be very attached to whatever that energy is. Conjunction for advice or messages, teamwork. Well, that makes sense. And don't let your past hold you back. So it's asking with that conjunction aspect in astrology. It talks about when two planets come together, right? One on top of the other one, right? 3 degrees apart. Teamwork is similar, right? Where teamwork is like, we have to come together to what? For a common goal of some sort. And I was telling this to somebody else, and maybe saying there's something about you needing to come together to work on some kind of common goal, or just simply needing to work together and not allowing past actions, past issues, or past hangups, or whatever it is to infiltrate this connection, whether it's a friendship or otherwise. Okay, Cancer? So that's what I have for you. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Also, you guys, I have this specific spread on Hipsy. So if you guys want to order this one, that's exclusive to Hipsy. And you can find that at hipsy.com/violettaalexis. Okay. All right. Thank you, Cancer. What's up, Alien? How are you? Okay, let's move on to Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and take a look at your person. This can be platonic or it can be romantic, totally up to you. Make sure you check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We're going to be taking a look at this person, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and their intention with you. So let's take a look. How they're portraying themselves, the Fool. Who this person truly is the Temperance. And their intentions with you is the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me about that Fool. Four of Wands in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Moody. Moody, moody, moody. It's interesting to me because it feels like how you're perceiving this person is somebody who's like ready to have a new start, but their insecurities are holding them back, or their crappy outlook is holding them back, or they're in a mood, or they're not welcoming vulnerability, right? This person you may view them as like a little erratic or a little off end, a little um off-putting in some way. It's weird because it's like you're seeing them as taking this new adventure or ready to start brand new in one way or another, but then it's almost like something stops them, or they get in a mood, or like I'm getting like a Debbie Downer energy a little bit. Like they're just not joyful, or they don't want to hang out, or they want to stay inside, which is like fine, right? I'm a total introvert. I'm all about it, but it's like weird because you see them as having this spark, but locking it away inside of a lantern holder or or something. It's weird, right? And I mean, I don't want to say it's weird. I'm not like judging, but it's weird. I don't know. But that Fool is going to trump it. So you may feel like despite this person's inhibitions, despite this person's insecurities or unwelcoming nature, you may feel like they just decide to hang out with you anyway, or decide to collaborate with you anyway, or despite how they're feeling. It's almost like breaking away from their feelings or their insecurities to start anew or something like that. Who this person truly is. Wow. Temperance and the Star and the Ten of Cups. Wow. Love that. This is somebody that does a lot of healing, maybe even heals others. Somebody who values family, probably values family, values commitment, values you, values relationships, values emotional stability, and somebody that's also willing to put in the work, somebody that's willing to heal themselves, somebody who's very hopeful despite it all. I don't really see too much negativity. I mean, you may feel like sometimes this person's in a mood or whatever, but at the end of the day, it's like if they're able to push past that, push their differences aside or whatever to make something work or to go on a vacation with you or I don't know, whatever the thing is, like, hey, you know. And this is also somebody who has a lot of love to give, somebody who's willing to share that. And you know, it could this could be the type of person where to you it may look like they spread themselves very thin, um but to them it's just who they are. It's just about giving. That's what that looks like to me. Their intent with you is the Eight of Pentacles with the Two of Wands and the Knight of Cups. I like this person. I mean, in my opinion, you know, this could be the worst person on the planet. And if that's the case, I don't know why you're watching tarot about them. You know what I'm saying? But this person's intent with you is to raise the standard for themselves, is to put the standard at work on the standard, whatever your standard is, their standard is. They want to master something. They want to do it right. They want to do something different. If doing something different means that they may be doing it right or taking a chance on approaching you different or collaborating with you differently or loving you differently, and that might just be the right way, well, guess what? They're going to try it because they're interested in raising the standard. They're interested in working on this. This person may be creative. Okay, with that Knight of Cups, maybe for some of you, but I mean, I like it. The South Node, displacement. Your commitment is being tested. You know, when I saw that Fool and that Four of Wands in reverse, that King of Cups in reverse, I'm wondering if this person gets upset about certain people, places, things in their life, and then like you feel like they're mad at you about it when it maybe even has nothing to do with you, you know. I kind of want to say just like let it go. You know, it doesn't mean that they're allowed to take their day out on you, of course not, no. But like if they're just speaking out loud and you just like, God, like this bitch is so moody, but they're still ready to love you or they're still ready to put in the work or what, like, you know, your commitment is being tested. Like, are you okay with that? You know, if you're not, are you gonna talk about it? Or anyway, that's what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal with me at violettaalexis.com. Alrighty. Stacy, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Cassie, thank you so much for that super chat question. You're welcome, D-Ray. What's up, Venusian? All right. Cool. Virgo. Virgo. Hello, Virgo. How are you? Please make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And we're going to be taking a look at your person, whether this is platonic or romantic. We're going to take a look at how this person is portraying themselves and who they truly are on the inside and what their intent is with you. Then I'm going to pull an advice message. So let's go ahead and take a look, Virgo. Page of Cups in reverse for how you see this person. Who this person truly is the World and the Chariot for their intent with you. Okay, tell me about that Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, Eight of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Interesting. It kind of reminds me of Leo's person a little bit. You may feel like this person, I'm getting a couple of different things. You could feel like this person is a Debbie Downer, kind of like Leo's person, like, everything's wrong. Everything's effed up. I don't want no cake. I don't want no candles. Very, very, it's giving very Eeyore, right? But you still feel like they're showing up, right? With all the love in the world, or as much as they have to offer, right? And they could even be kind of shoving it down your throat a little bit. But at times you could feel like, because this is Mercury in Sagittarius, but it's in reverse. Okay. Mercury in Sagittarius normally is very abrasive, very blunt, right? And then when you make it worse, it is like verbal diarrhea. And in this case, it is like emotional diarrhea. Okay. I hate to use that language, but you know where you are, right? So you may just be like, oh God, but with that Ace of Cups showing up there, it's like they still have something to offer you. It very much reminds me of Leo's person a little bit, but a little bit more childish. Um, for others of you, you may feel like this person tends to be emotionally manipulative. For others of you, you could view this as somebody who's blocking you out, okay, or actually blocks you, but then turns around and offers you something because they're over their fit or whatever the case is. Um, yeah, I mean, there's not much more that I'm seeing than that. It's an interesting energy. Now, this is just your perspective, okay? So maybe it's not really the truth, but it's yours, right, Virgo? The world for who they truly are. What's that? Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. They're not interested in drama, Virgo. Okay. This could be another Virgo with that Hermit there. But this is not somebody who's interested in drama in any capacity. This is somebody who wants to accomplish or is accomplished or wants to accomplish things. They're not interested in fighting. They're not interested in duking it out with you or anybody else. The world can be like a peaceful closure, right? So there's something about this person where either drama, arguments, or conflict have been very prevalent for them in one way or another. And there's something about that because for that to be showing up for like who they are says a lot. So that Hermit there tells me that they're very wise. They're maybe on a solo journey, or they're somebody that can be very introverted or inside themselves in some way. But this is somebody who I feel like they've experienced a lot with that world there. Like there's a lot of experience. Maybe they're also somebody, the Three of Cups in reverse can also represent somebody, especially when you put it with the Hermit card. This can be somebody who is very much an introvert, has no interest, in getting to know a bunch of people, hanging around a bunch of people. Well, why? Five of Wands. They could be somebody who avoids conflict. The world is Saturnian energy. So this is somebody who may be very mature at the end of the day. Like on the inside, maybe they're showing you this Page of Cups in reverse, but on the inside, this person is very wise, very knowledgeable, avoids conflict. They've had their fair share of it. And with that world there, yeah, I feel like this person has been kicked in the ass quite a few times, maybe literally or otherwise. The Chariot for their intent with you. Wow, very, woof. My goodness. Page in the streets, chariot in the sheets. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is somebody who's very determined to have some kind of victory with you, but not at the expense of themselves, right? Like, I think that this is probably somebody who will kind of like, they don't want to, but I think this is somebody who's willing to kind of fight to the death in some way. Um, uh, this is somebody who has an intent on having the victory. They're not super confident in this, but they're there. Like the Page of Wands to the Nine of Wands is like crazy to me. This is like a kid that's riding a dragon with two spears in their hand. It's like they don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it and they know they're not going to lose. Like there's something about this, you got to give it to them with their spirit. They might have quite a bit of heart, you know what I mean? Um, but yeah, they're there to win it. You have Gemini, you have luck, and you have work through your fears. Interesting. Well, Gemini with luck reminds me of Jupiter and Gemini, which is what's going on right now in the sky. If you're a Virgo rising, Jupiter in your 10th house or on your midheaven right now, there can be something about where do you see yourself in 10 years? Can you see yourself with this person if this is romantic? If this is collaboration, is this somebody who's responsible, somebody you can run your ideas by? Whatever the case, it may be asking you to take a look at that. But I like the luck card because it's telling me that there's something here that can benefit you. It's asking you to communicate with this person, be open-minded as well. Mercury is retrograde, so maybe, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and that work through your fears, wherever Mercury is going retrograde right now for you. I would take a look at that because maybe that's indicative of what fears you're needing to work through. Like, so for instance, if Mercury is going retrograde through your first house. So this is fears about maybe your appearance or yourself or who you are or how people perceive you maybe or how you approach the world or even talking to people or expressing your ideas. If Mercury is currently going retrograde through your seventh house, maybe there's fears around relationships, fears around conflicts even. Whatever the case is, it's asking you to work through that because there's something to be had here, something to be benefited from. So thank you so much, Virgo. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right. What's up, Shamika? One second, you guys. That's okay, Deb. We all got a little bit of Eeyore in us, you know what I'm saying? What's up, B-Wise? All right, let's go ahead and do Libra. All right. Hello, Libras. How are you guys doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at your person, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and their intent with you. So let's see. Oh, thanks, Stacy. Libra, how they are portraying themselves is the Seven of Pentacles. Who they truly are is the Eight of Cups in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse for their intent with you. Let's see that Seven of Pentacles in the upright, Eight of Swords in reverse, Two of Cups. This doesn't feel icky to me. This feels pretty good. This is somebody who you're perceiving, keep that in mind, you're perceiving them as somebody who's pretty sure, like with what they want when it comes to you. It looks like a love connection. with that Two of Cups there. You feel like this is somebody who deeply understands you, somebody who wants to be here, somebody who doesn't make you feel like they're just stuck here with you and they just got to stick it out. No, you feel like they're genuinely invested. You feel like this is somebody who takes their time, somebody who's very patient, someone who is invested in you as well, and open to exploring their emotions more. um but it makes me feel like you view them as taking their time tending to the garden, so to speak, but taking their time making some kind of decision when it comes to you. Like you feel like they're taking a while, or they're taking their time, or there's something about that. Give me one more for that. The Nine of Cups. Because they're very content with where things are. You may feel like this person checks off all the boxes, or checks off most of the boxes when it comes to what you want in a partner. The Eight of Cups in reverse for who they truly are, with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Why am I getting naive? I need one more for this. Well, the Eight of Cups in reverse. What comes before the Eight of Cups? The Seven of Cups. Going back. I don't know if I like that. I'm hearing the word limerence. It's interesting because it makes me feel like this person tends to either idolize people or put people on a pedestal in some way. um they may constantly return back to like an ex or somebody from their past, or constantly revisiting relationships because maybe they have a self-worth issue, or they always think about the grass could be greener on the other side, or the side that I already left, or whatever the case is. And it's almost like they make things harder than it needs to be. They can really live in fantasy land a lot when it comes to people in their life. And, like for instance, oh, they're just such a great guy, or they're just such a great girl, even though, they cheated on me a million times. Or, I mean, I don't know. It's, and I hate to say that, but it feels something like that. They're interested on they're interested in getting on the same page with people. That's what they want. They want to be able to get along. They want to feel like they belong. But this person can sometimes get a little possessive or obsessive sometimes with a situation, or they're constantly going back to a situation that was not realistic, or there's something like that. Oh man, this reminds me of someone. Well, I don't see, I don't want to say anything negative because God forbid this is reverse Libra and this is you. I'm going to feel like an absolute trash bag. But, and I'm sure people have thought this about me before as well, right? Um, I remember I was dating this guy, and I mean, he was really attractive, right? He was really attractive. He had the body, he had the face, he had it all, honey, right? But like, he couldn't get a girl to commit to him. And I'm like, what's the catch? Right. And I'm like, why do girls ghost him all the time that, he tells me about? And then like one day it dawned on me and I was like, oh, right. And I felt really bad for thinking that way, but that's that's just what I saw. I'm sure people have thought that about me, like, oh, that's the problem. Like I get it, right? And we probably all thought that about somebody, but like, I'm wondering if this is somebody that you would have that feeling about in some way, you know? or like, oh, like what's going on? Oh, I see. Or something like that. And it may just stem from self-worth or self-value issues in some way, which can be changed over time or healed, I want to say, over time. Um so maybe it's not that big of a deal, but it's what it made me think of, and I feel like it's my responsibility as a reader to, when I get in things intuitively or whatever, I feel like it's my responsibility to tell you. So that's what I got. And of course, like, if this is you and this is reversed or whatever, like, so be it. It is what it is. Now you know, and maybe you already knew before I said anything at all and opened my fat ugly mouth, right? um but we all have that thing, and that's okay, but there will be somebody out there that will love you exactly the way that you are, and that doesn't mean that there can't be room for growth, of course, if you would like that, right? So for whoever that's for, the high priestess in reverse for their intent with you. Mm. Well, it makes me feel like they're going to be honest with you, because they feel like it's going to make you stay, or they feel like they're going to be honest with you as if they're throwing you a bone, or like, I feel like they do want to give to you, but it almost feels like it's out of fear, like, well, if I don't do this, then I'll lose this person, or if I'm not honest about this, or whatever the thing is. And I think that we all do that, right? Because it all stems from our fears. um I know that I look for approval a lot from a partner, right? Because I know that stems from our relationship with my parents, right? And if you just really think about it and you're really honest with yourself, you always find out where it stems from at some point, right? And at least understanding that and having the awareness of it, right? So when you or this person or whomever, like, maybe is doing something solely for approval, not because it's actually because they just want to do it for a said person, but because they're looking to fulfill something in that way. Understanding where that is coming from, but I feel like that's kind of what's going on a little bit, right? The sun for someone's advice: exposed, and don't let pride get in your way. um well, the sun with exposed, I feel like a light's going to be shown on something, or somebody's going to be honest. But it may be telling somebody else to not let their pride get in the way of that truth, or don't be too prideful to be honest with said person, or something like that. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there. Thank you, Libra. I went on for that way too long than I needed to. Thank you so much, Libra. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me. If you want this specific reading for your individual life, then you can do so, and book with me on hipsy.com/Violetta Alexis. This reading is exclusive to that site for me. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Scorpio. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much for that super chat. Chitara, thank you so much for that super chat. And Sky, thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate it. What's up, Anita? What's up, Truth Wars? Oh, I like that name. Deb's still hanging tight. Rapunder, hello. Thank you. I know I didn't say that right. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and take a look. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. And also, we're going to be taking a look at your person, platonic or otherwise. We're going to take a look at how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and their intent with you. So let's go ahead and look. How they're going to portray themselves, or how they're portraying themselves, is the King of Swords. Who they truly are is the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, what a absolute difference. Five of Pentacles in reverse for their intent with you. Woo! Well, this is how you're perceiving them, either now or in the near future, is very straight up. Like, there's no ands, ifs, buts about it. Like, this is what it is, and this is how it's going to be, and this is what I believe, and I don't want any clapback about it. Very authoritative, very honest, but it may feel too honest. It almost feels like a boastful Mercury and Sag, or not boastful, but or like a Mercury and Leo a little bit, or like in the negative context, right? Because that Wheel of Fortune in reverse is gonna just annihilate the rest of these cards, right? And that Wheel of Fortune in reverse is somebody who's interested in control. They don't let things go, they're not gonna let you take the wheel, absolutely not, God forbid. And what they say is it. What they say is God, like that. And it's interesting because it's like you're viewing them as being fair about what they're saying, but there's no room for error, or there's no room for correction, or there's no room for talking back, or like it's really strange. And they feel very entitled to say what they're saying. What is this about? Love? They feel like you are an inferior. I don't want to say inferior, but you may be younger than them, or they may feel this could be about children. Okay. This could just be about love, but this person may feel like they are your authority in some way, whether that's true or not. I don't know if this is like a father, you know? Whew. Poor Scorpios. Oh, who this person truly is. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. What the hell is the Ten of Swords about? For some of you, this person has a really tough wound around women or a feminine energy. And whatever that wound is attached to how they offer love. Okay? Or how they give love, or their approach to love. Okay? Um That Eight of Wands, communication again with the Ten of Swords. This is somebody who deads shit. Like, it's really interesting because I think that this is somebody who's very commitment oriented, but also somebody who at the end of the day they're gonna take care of them, right? Like, I'll give you all the love in the world, but what I say is it, right? Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands. What I say, that's it. No room for talky, This is not a democracy. It reminds me of when Rick Grimes in The Walking Dead was like, "This is not a democracy," or whatever. So I don't know. I mean, I think this person is maybe very business oriented, very nurturing, very loving, can be very fair and kind, but there's another side to them, like, no, what I say goes and that's it. Thank you so much. You can leave, That Knight of Cups, they could be like an artist or a poet or a writer, or a creative in some way. And this is somebody who's interested in being vulnerable, I feel, as well. But man, tough crowd, you know what I'm saying? The Five of Pentacles in reverse for their intent with you. Ooh. Is that King of Pentacles in reverse? This person, reversed is no, upright is yes. Yes. Okay, so wow. This is so weird to me. This is somebody, for some of you, I'm going to be honest, for some of you, things are not going well financially or in this person's like practical life, and they may be coming together with you to relieve some of that tension or pressure in their life. Okay, so like, we're splitting the bills, or let's move in together so we can do that, or whatever the case. This person may also be incredibly frustrated with you for whatever reason, and can be very, very stubborn and a little bit, right? Because this is Capricorn. Negative Capricorn energy is like the grumpy grandpa, what I say goes, once again. But that Five of Pentacles in reverse, you know, I don't know. I don't really like this. It really makes me feel like this is somebody who's gonna like play on your, I don't want to say your traumas, but like play on your abandonment issues, or be careful of like financial abuse and stuff like that. Just be really cautious with this person. Saturn, speaking of Capricorn, distraction, meditate and contemplate. So, you know, God's really asking you to really think about this. You know, I think that this could feel very restricting to you. And it may even be that this person is distracting you from reality, or from what's really going on. Like, you know, if you like ask them about their whereabouts and they're like, this is where I was, and that's what I say, and that's it, and that's it. And if you say anything, I'm gonna abandon you. Or like, you know, I'm not saying like that's what they say, but like think about that, because it almost feels like a magic trick, you know, in some way. Like, I don't want you to know what's going on over here, so I'm gonna do all of this over here, or something like that. I'm just saying be responsible. You know, if you have to restrict yourself from said person, you may need to do that. Okay. Sorry, that was kind of a dark reading. Of course, Scorpio, right? When in Rome. I'm sorry, Scorp. Thank you so much. I love you. I hope that you will like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Ah, boy, can't get a break. Damn, Deb. Thank you so much. Everybody hashtag Deb right now. Deb right now. Deb right now. Deb, that was so nice. Thank you so much. Oh man. That was so sweet. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. When I do my readings, I expand my screen so I can't see the chat. And so I didn't see that right away. I hope that she didn't leave. Thank you so much. That was very generous. Man. That's so sweet. I need some tea. Be wise. Thank you so much for that super chat. Shout out to Deb. I'll go ahead and I don't know if she's still in here. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, darling. You made my night. Alrighty. Alrighty. All right, Sagittarius. Let's see here. All right. Saggy, let's go ahead and take a look at your person. Please make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We're going to be taking a look at either somebody platonic in your life or romantic, just depends on your own personal story, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are in the inside, and their intentions with you. Okay. So, how they're going to portray themselves, or how they're portraying themselves. Queen of Swords. Who they truly are is the Two of Pentacles. Their intent with you is the Two of Wands. 2-2. 4. I feel like this person is like a homemaker, somebody who's very emotionally intelligent, maybe, or is very protective of their emotions, or very intuitive. This could be a feminine energy for some of you. Okay. So if you're a man, then this could be a woman that you're dealing with. If you're a woman, then this could actually be you on the table. Okay. Queen of Swords with the sun. Damn. Is this person a feminine energy? Reverse is no, upright is yes. Yes. Okay, so this person is a feminine energy. And I'm wondering if there's a lot of like fire here. This person is very authoritative. This is somebody who you're perceiving either now or next week or whatever as somebody who's very straightforward, very intelligent, very smart, very expressive, very hold the line, you know. I have to do what I have to do, and I have to take care of me, and I have to take care of what I have to take care of, and this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it with a smile on my face, but also I have bigger shit to do, so get out of my way. That is kind of how this person is, you know. They're very passionate in the way that they speak. They're very passionate, maybe even the way that they make love, you know, with that sun and that Aries energy there. You know, the sun is exalted in Aries, you know, and this is Aries and this is the sun. So I feel like there's something about them that feels like it's it's like this person has an ego, right? Like everybody else, but it may feel like it's warranted. Like you don't look at that person and be like, I don't know why this bitch has such a ridiculous ego, like for what reason, right? No, it's like you look at this person and you're like, the ego is polished, it's refined, it's sexy, it's almost attractive, dare I say. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something about that. And the way that they talk, the way that they think, like it's sexy, it's attractive. It's a little like masculine, right? But Queen of Swords is still Venus, right? It's Libra. So there's still like that. And it's almost like there's something about this person that you wonder when they take their armor off how squishy it is under there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you so much, Deb. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss her comments. Thank you so much. What's up, my ugly truth? Everybody, please make sure you guys show a lot of love to Deb tonight, okay? So then we have the Two of Pentacles for who they truly are. Oh, why the Four of Cups? Ooh. I'm getting this energy of like, no one's going to do it for me. I have to do it for me. You know, this is somebody that is very priority driven, you know. They may turn down a lot of people or a lot of opportunities because they know what they want. This is somebody who likes to have fun. They know how to have fun, but it's interesting because you see that it's weird because you saw the 2+2, right? And I was like, oh, 4, Cancerian energy, right? Very loving, very intuitive, right? But then I see 4 here next to each other, which is 8, which is Saturn, which is Capricorn, opposites, Capricorn, Cancer, right? And that's how I see it. And it's almost like there's this very tough side to this person, but this very like squishy side to this person, this sweet, loving person. I think that this person knows exactly what they want. I don't think this person is confused in the slightest. If anything, this person is bored with mediocrity. And I don't think if somebody isn't going to offer them the opportunity, they're likely, whatever opportunity that may be, they're likely the ones to create it for themselves. Okay, you're not going to be the man I need. I'll be the man I need. Okay, you're not going to collaborate with me on this business deal. I'll just do it myself. There's something about them that, I mean, I like this person. Like, I'm bi, you know what I'm saying? I would date this person. Like, honestly, I'm not saying this is a woman, but that's what yeah. Anyway, so whatever. 2 of Wands for their intent with you. They want different. I'm not saying like they don't want you, but this is somebody that's like, all right, decision needs to be made. Shit or get off the pot is kind of what I'm getting. They're here to pick a path, and it's which one is going to serve them. The path that's going to serve them. Um, for some of you, they very well may end things with you. Okay. For others of you, they may say things need to change or I'm out of here, and they're very content with either. Right. So I don't know. Yang is your advice. Grief. New moon in Capricorn, your hard work is paying off. What's that grief about? 6 of Cups. Somebody has a wound around a child or somebody's child passed for some of you. For others of you, there can be some issues that you have with this person. Like you and this person have a negative past that may be asking you to be proactive in regards to strengthening the bond, overcoming that. But it's telling you that you need to be the one to put in the work. You need to kind of be in your masculine energy to go after said person. And you're going to have to put in the work. But I feel like it'll be worth it. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book with me at violettaalexis.com. Alrighty. Thank you, Sag. All right. Ugh. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How are you? Welcome. We're going to be taking a look at your person, whether platonic or romantic. We're going to take a look at how they portray themselves, who they truly are on the inside, and then what their intent is with you. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm dead, Mason. Love you too. All right, let's see. How you're perceiving them, Capricorn, is the Five of Swords. Who they truly are is the Ace of Cups, Six of Swords in reverse for their intent with you. Tell me about that Five of Swords. The Judgment, the Knight of Swords. Okay. I'm getting humble. I know, which seems weird, right? But hear me out. In this deck, I know that the Five of Swords is like, winning at all costs. I'm going to win at all costs. But that's what the Five of Swords in reverse is in this specific deck with the Game of Thrones deck. The Five of Swords in this deck is somebody who feels like they're at a loss. I don't know what to do. Defeated. I don't know what to tell you. Like I'm fucking defeated, Um but for some reason that's how you're perceiving them either now or in the future. But it almost feels like there's a method to the madness. Like this person feels defeated, but that doesn't mean they're not going to do something about it. So even if like they messed up with you or something, this is somebody that's like, how can I fix it? They're not asleep to their issues, or they're not um blind to something that they've done, or whatever the case is. If they fumbled you, or I don't know, they're willing to take accountability for their actions to figure out how to fix something. They're willing to also communicate it to you, and that's how you're perceiving them. You're perceiving them as quickly making some kind of judgment call, likely to express to you about something that they've done, or being honest about whatever it is, getting to the depths of it. I heard nightmare. Nightmare. Hmm. I'm almost getting like Mercury in the 8th house with this, because this is Gemini. Mercury rules Gemini. This is Scorpio. Scorpio is the house of the 8th house. It's the 8th house, right? Naturally. And it's almost giving like this is a person who has a lot of trauma, or they've had a lot of crisis, or they're not, at least how you see them, maybe. There's somebody who's maybe a deep thinker, or a deep talker, or somebody who even can be paranoid sometimes, or like it's such a Mercury is like a quick little zip line fairy, like going through hell. you know like, first of all, Mercury, you don't belong here, right? And this looks like it sucks, but it's almost like they zip through it quickly. Like I don't know, there's something deep about this person, like against all odds. I don't know. I don't know if that's making sense. The Ace of Cups, for who they truly are with the world, and the King of Wands. Love that. This is what I have to offer. Kind of take it or leave it. This is truly what I have to offer. Um Sometimes they can get a little down on themselves, It could feel like they get a little down on themselves, but I think it's because they have a fucking conscience. Excuse my language, right? They have a conscience. Whether you believe that or not, I don't know, but this is how you're seeing them. So if you don't see this person that way now, maybe you will. Or if you're just like, there's no way in hell, then this just isn't your reading, right? Check Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter placements. But this is somebody who truly has a lot of love to offer. This is somebody who can offer peace, sex, you know this is someone who can offer passion, standing up for you, protecting you, being there for you, you know and I feel like it took them a long time to get there. Like, it took them a long, you know, like maybe some people don't like where they're at, right? Or who they are, but like it took them a long time to get here. To still be confident and find the humility in that confidence, you know, because that's a difference between confidence and cockiness, right? That's the difference. There's still a humility there. Six of Swords in reverse for their intent with you. Oof. Well, there's definitely a revisitation of something that they feel defeated by, and I think that they're probably going to revisit something with you that they're not happy about. And maybe it's something that you've done, but I see in their energy that they're feeling defeated, or at least that's how you perceive them, and they're willing to simply do something about it, most likely. And for some of you, you're reuniting with this person. This is somebody that is revisiting something that they're unhappy with. What are they revisiting? What are we doing? Seven of Swords. So lying, cheating, stealing. If there was anything around that, we may be revisiting that. Or if they were avoiding a conversation before, they're not avoiding that anymore. One more. Yeah, it could be about gossip, lies, drama. They may be trying to even clear the air with you. You know, maybe there was like one stupid thing that they did, but it like got blown up, or um you know, it wasn't what you thought it was, or something like that, or maybe they did that to you, right? So house 4 is the advice with night. Interesting. Oops. And a time for healing. Well, I absolutely look, God, this is a dream for me. God, house 4 plus night and healing. Absolutely, honey. Talk about taking a bath inside of your home just by candlelight, lighting some lavender incense and drinking some chamomile tea. Like that's this vibe for me. And that's what it's telling you to do for whatever reason. This is telling you to take a look at your, spend some time in the home, get a good night's sleep. For some reason, it's telling you to do that. Maybe pay attention to your dreams, maybe needing to connect with the mother, reconnect with the mother, connect with your feminine energy. Like I said, spend a lot of time in home and focus on healing for whatever reason. Okay. Thank you, Capricorn. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you can book with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, Aquarius, how are you? Welcome. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. We're going to be taking a look at your person, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and their intentions towards you. So let's go ahead and take a look. The Four of Pentacles for how you're perceiving them could be a Capricorn. Who they truly are is the Three of Swords in reverse. Their intent with you is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh. Oh. Wow. Okay. Very so demure. Not much for taking chances, you know. I think that this is somebody that likes where they're at. They may be actually committing to you, or you may actually be in a marriage or a relationship with this person. Um, you know, however, some of you are viewing, if this is about love, for some of you, you're viewing this person as holding back from a commitment and remaining friends, or staying friends, or something like that, to avoid loss. Okay. For some of you, that can be what it is. Um, you feel like this person can be very stubborn, but it's almost like it's not distasteful to you. It's like they're a little, you know, like a grumpy grandpa sometimes, or they're a little like stubborn, or you know, but it may not even be that big of a deal, kind of thing. This may be somebody who holds back a lot, has a very strong spiritual or moral outlook. They have their fundamental values and stuff in place. But this also may be a very social creature with that Three of Cups, or this could be somebody who's actually just a friend, maybe more. For others of you, it can be from lovers to friends, from friends to lovers. For others of you, this could be somebody that you simply work with. Okay. Somebody that is very wise, has a lot of wisdom to give, I feel like this could be, at least for how you're seeing them, you may feel like they're a very wise person. You enjoy their company. Okay. Um, could be pretty intelligent. If there was any kind of separation, there may be some kind of coming back around energy as well. I'm not getting too much from this person. This person's a little bit of a steel trap. The Three of Swords in reverse for who this person truly is, with the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. This can be a feminine energy for some of you, so if you need to reverse it, please feel free to do so. But regardless, this is somebody that doesn't want to stay down for too long, right? They get hurt, they get back up. It is what it is. Naturally, I think that this person is pretty confident. There's somebody who's naturally a natural born leader, right? Somebody who's going to tell you what they think. But they always feel like there's room for improvement with that Page of Pentacles. This is somebody that will put in the effort if they deem it acceptable, if they feel like the effort is towards a worthy cause or a worthy person. There's somebody who feels very attractive, you know. Hey, nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with them having that sense of confidence. They're a confident person. You know, and confident people don't become confident because they haven't been humbled and gone through the absolute ringer. Confident people are confident because they allowed losses in life to make them wiser than they were before. They didn't allow losses in their life to force them into their ego, and now they have to use their ego to protect them, which we've all done in one way or another. No, this person, to me, their losses have caused some form of refinement. Their intent with you, Ace of Swords in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. This is somebody that is not really about talking about it to me. They're just going to put in the effort. And if you like it, great. If you don't, okay. It's this person feels more of a don't talk about it, be about it, which is super corny, but for me to say, but that's what it is. This person does not have any intent on losing, whatever that means. This is somebody who's a fighter. This is somebody who's mastering self, or mastering their sense of individuality. This is somebody who's going to fight for this even, but they're not going to sit there and give you a bunch of promises or be like, oh yeah, well, maybe I can do this, or like, what would our kids look like? No, they're just going to do the things. Like, for instance, right? Um, if this person wants, I don't know, let's say you're a dude, they want you to be their man, right? They're going to do things that a girlfriend would do, right? If that's truly what they're dedicated to do. Like, they're going to text you back, they're going to have deep talks, they're going to show up, they're going to allow you to court them, right? Whatever your style is, that they're going to do the actions that will lead up to a desired result. That was a bad example, but Libra is your advice, growth. We were just talking about that. And then we have nothing will come of the situation. What's the nothing that will come of the situation? The Page of Wands. So, to me, what this is saying, if you don't start this, or if you don't get the confidence to like go after this or put in more of an effort or whatever the thing is, you're probably going to lose it and nothing will come of the situation. If this is something that you want, it's telling you to get into Libra energy. So not just me, but we, right? What's good for us, being amicable, etc., focusing on the other person and saying that there's room for growth within this connection if I make room for growth within myself, right? So, yeah, that's what you got, Aquarius. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Alrighty. Thank you so much, Anna. It's really nice to see you. Thank you so much for that super chat question. And then we're gonna do Pisces. All right, Pisces, how you doing? We're gonna be taking a look at you. Make sure you're checking, I mean, the person on your mind. Y'all know after Capricorn, honey, I start losing steam. We're going to be checking on your person, how they're portraying themselves, who they truly are, and their intent with you. Make sure you're checking for your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. All right, Pisces. How this person is portraying themselves or how you're perceiving them is the star in reverse. Who they truly are is the Knight of Wands in reverse, and the moon for their intent. Ooh. Let's see that star in reverse. Okay. Well, now this is just your perception. I mean, it's not the worst, not the best. You feel like this person has lost a lot of hope, either in regards to life, themselves, the connection, and they're very well aware that there's something. You feel like they have an awareness around self and maybe what's toxic about themselves or what hasn't been healed within themselves. Whatever the issue is that you perceive, you feel like they're aware of the issue. So if this person is a kleptomaniac, right? You see them as being aware of that issue. And at the same time, you feel like this person is wise because of their awareness, but you may feel like they're almost so aware that their perspective is incredibly sobering to the point of depression. Okay. So, what I mean by that is like, so for instance, times in my life when I have engaged in smoking, happy trees, right? I hated it because it made me ultra realistic of my situation to the point where it might have been too realistic. I mean, to the point where my voice was so mean inside of my head to myself, I couldn't even deal with life. It makes a lot of people happy, hungry, and sleepy. Honey, it made me depressed, volatile, and very upset. Okay. And it was because my reality was too harsh. Okay. And that is how you kind of see this person. You may also feel like they're not talking to you or they're spending time alone for some of you, or they're just a loner. The Knight of Wands in reverse with the Lovers and the Queen of Cups in reverse for who this person truly is. They love love. They want love, but a lot of the times they'll seek out validation in spite of love or instead of love because they have major trust issues. This person has likely been very, very wounded in their life, but they have not lost sight of love or their connection to themselves. Um, I think that when this person is feeling a certain way emotionally, they can act out erratically, or they can uh, go seeking attention in ways that maybe aren't always the healthiest. But that Lovers is going to trump the rest of those cards. And this person is somebody who is a very, we're all divine beings, but this is somebody who's a proper lover, in my opinion. They're just a little wired or wounded or intense. This person has definitely been, metaphorically ran over a few times. Not like in the bedroom. I just mean like life has really beat the crap out of them. The moon for their intent with you. Well, that's Pisces. They want to take it slow. They're healing from something. I don't know if it's from you or from something else. Yeah, there's something about this person being incredibly wounded. And they're trying to trust themselves. That's what they want to do. The intent is you, though, with that Pisces energy right there. If this is reversed, okay, and you are this person on the table, um, then you have a lot of fears. but you're listening to your gut about those fears. Okay, just putting that out there. But they want to take things slow because this is like a wounded animal to me. Okay, hold on, let me clarify. They are it's almost, I don't want to say paranoid, but this person is very almost like a cat. You know, when you try to come up to a cat like in a parking lot, or you know, you see like a stray cat or something, and you try to go and pet it, and it like you know, and then it either runs off, or you know, it's something like that. Hold on, let me just shuffle these real quick, and then I'll get an advice message for you, Pisces. All right. Pisces, your advice is Virgo, your opposite sign, preparation, and expect powerful change. Interesting, your opposite sign. Something is coming. What's that powerful change that's coming? The Two of Swords. You're going to have to make a decision on something here, and it's going to, whatever the decision is, it will be a big one. And it's going to create a new beginning, and it's asking you to get prepared for whatever that decision is. It's asking you to be meticulous. It's asking you to be intentional. Devil's in the details, being kind and of service. Um Integrity is important for some reason. It's telling me that. Gentle. Gentle. I got the word gentle for some reason. I don't know if it's asking you to be gentle with yourself or be gentle with this person. But Virgo is like getting the work done, right? That's like Eight of Pentacles energy. It's like getting the work done. And it may be telling you that you need to do work on yourself in preparation for this, if that's what you want. Or you just may need to be doing work between you and this person in order to prepare for whatever this big decision is that you're needing to make. So I don't know. I'm not going to get too caught up in that, but thank you so much, Pisces. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. So, special shout out to Deb once again. Thank you so much. Namaste, thank you so much for that super chat question. Singing Giraffe, thank you so much for that super chat question. And Fireball Baby, thank you so much for that super chat question. All right. Let me just shuffle these and we'll get right to it. All right. Hey, CODIS. Ooh, happy trees. Yeah, no. Just the worst. Hey, Perfect Dark. Hi, Lori. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you. Didn't see you there. I smoke and I hate myself. Dude, can't do it. I just can't do it. I am just the worst person. And I look really ugly when I smoke. I don't know what happens. It's like, ugh. I don't know what happens, but I hate it. It's like my soul leaves my body and I look like a dead person. I just hate how I look on those happy streets, honey. All right, last shuffle. Ah, that's okay, Lori. You guys should check out Lori's new shop. It's pretty cool. Lori, do you have that linked on your profile? I hope you guys don't mind if I make some tea really quick. Would that be terribly upsetting? if I made some tea. Oh my God, my freaking leg hurts so bad. I guess I can wait. It's not that serious. All righty. What is that? All righty, there we go. Power of the P, girl, let me start with recently. Noticed in hubby's phone that this old bitch asked my man for money. What the fuck is the 411 on that? What is their relationship? The hangman in reverse, the chariot. It just looks like she's in a stuck situation and she's trying to have a victory. That's what it looks like. Um, what are his feelings about this person? 10 of Pentacles in reverse, that she's broke. But I'm not seeing anything like romantic or anything like that. Yeah, that would be a no-no for me. Power of the P. Then could you check and see what the cards have to say about what type of relationship do they have? Oh my God, yeah, sure. Let me see. Let me see the type of the relationship that they have. It seems like a bit of a combative one. With the Fool and the Five of Wands. It seems like a little erratic. It seems like there's some kind of new journey that him and this person are on, but it's jaded with conflict. Like there's a lot of conflict for some reason, but I'm still not seeing anything emotional or like passionate or sexy. Power of the P. And how about a word or two of advice as for should I trust him and let my guard down or start to move different? Let me see. How should I ask this? I asked like what his intentions are with you. I got the Ace of Wands and the Justice in reverse. I still feel like he's worried about him. Like I still think there's a sexual attraction with you. You know, I still think that there's that spark, but that Justice in reverse tells me that things are not necessarily equal. And the Justice in reverse isn't really the most integral card. It's not the best. You know, it's somebody who is unjustified in said behavior, somebody who doesn't have their screws on straight, somebody who's not making the right decisions. So, no, I don't think you should trust him full throttle. No. Um, I recently purchased my father a RV, a gorgeous one. Good for you. With that said, am I doing the right thing when it comes to my father? Any advice, please? Let's see. Empress in reverse to the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords. That herpes, right? The Nine of Swords says, stop worrying about whether or not you're doing enough. The Empress in reverse feels like she has to overdo something because she has something inside of her that's worried that she's not enough. And it's trying to tell you not to worry about that and that you're doing plenty. Thank you, Power of the P. Tadeo. My current, I hope I said that right. Tadeo. So white. My current girlfriend of 1 year ghosted me. Is there a third party or a possibility I get some closure from her? Let's see. Why did she ghost him? Is there a third party? What's going on here? 10 of Cups in reverse, the Magician, Ace of Swords in reverse. Um, this more or less tells me that she just wasn't happy. Why? The Hermit. She wanted away. She felt alone, whether that's true or not. She was doing a lot of thinking. She felt like she had to go on a journey alone. Why? The Moon. There were some things she felt like was iffy, or she felt like she needed to trust herself or build that relationship a little bit more. There was some dark emotions that were coming up where she felt like she was just faking a smile sometimes, and uh that might have gotten a bit tiring. That Magician tells me she has a lot of confidence within like self or her own abilities to do something. What's that Ace of Swords in reverse? The Knight of Wands. Did she have a third party? I think so. I think that Knight of Wands is your third party that she's probably not telling you about. Now, keep in mind, the Knight of Wands is pretty passionate, right? He's there. He's not there for a long time, but he's there for a good time. And the Knight of Wands can be somebody like that. Now, the Knight of Wands can also just be somebody who's simply influencing her mind on what she should be or shouldn't be doing. And that Six of Swords is telling me that somebody influenced her to move on, whether that was sexually or otherwise. And that's probably what she wasn't telling you about. Your advice is to stay grounded, focused on your money, protect your boundaries, make sure that you have some. And when it comes to taking initiative in your own life, whatever that means, be bold and make the first move. So, this is about staying grounded, doing what it is that you need to do to build your life, rebuild your life, whatever the thing is, and making sure that you're keeping your boundaries strong. Now, being ghosted by somebody is already really a sick feeling. But being ghosted by somebody that you've been in a relationship for a year can be quite traumatic. So honestly, I would get therapy. Like I really would. I would really get somebody that you can talk to about that. And like somebody who is an actual professional because we can like laugh about it all day and everything, but at the end of the day, that is traumatic for someone to deal with you know? So make sure that you're taking care of yourself, making sure that you need to do what you need to do in order to stay grounded. Okay. Stacy Boyer, thank you so much, by the way. Stacy Boyer, I know this may be too far ahead, but I got promoted to supervisor. Congrats, honey. I know my director does need me right now, but once we get this new system in place, will I be needed to stay on? I think it's almost like somebody feels like they can't do something themselves or somebody's heartbroken that you're getting to that supervisor position, but it's almost like there's nothing that they can do about it. I know that's like a really weird vibe, but or a really weird answer, but that's what I got. Yeah, I don't think that he wants to let you go. He may be feeling like he can't do something himself or he really needs you. There's some kind of neediness there, to be completely fair with you. Will he need you on? I don't think he wants to let you go. I don't think he wants to like not have you on, but that's going to be up to whomever, right? So my answer would be yes in a way, but I don't know if it'll be necessary. Cassie, hey gorgeous. Hello. Contemplating a career change advice. Sure. Um don't let yourself feel defeated. There may be moments where you're feeling like at a loss, and that's okay. You're allowed to feel that way. Every time we're feeling like we need a career change or we're feeling like we need to change something, that's necessary. That's necessary for growth, and that's okay. And just let yourself feel those feelings and understand it's not going to be like that forever. It's telling you not to like stay inside and just not welcome opportunities in because you're feeling down about something or whatever. It's telling you to basically put yourself out there in some way and do it as much as you can, explore as much as you can. Nine of Pentacles, I like that. And the Devil. Your determination, your success will be dependent upon your determination for luxury, I guess you could say. Like the Nine of Pentacles is like, I feel great, I'm enjoying my life, and maybe telling you to find a way to work smarter and not harder. So something where you can do less work for more money, whether that's opening a Shopify shop or a Shopify store, whether that's allowing it chat GPT to write some kind of informational book that can be of use to many people, whatever the thing is, right? Like whatever the thing is. And who's saying that you can't have your hand in multiple bags? Who's saying that you can't do that? So try to keep your options open. Could also be something in real estate or finance if you're interested, or business. Thank you, Cassie. Sky, his feelings for me at this time. Thank you. Absolutely. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, Page of Pentacles in reverse, the Temperance. Okay. It's almost like this weird energy of he knows everything that he needs to know about you or what he needs to do in order to get you in some way. I think that he kind of has a lot going on, although I think he's balancing it well. I think that he feels like there's a decision to make when it comes to you. I think that he really enjoys the attention that you give him. But the Page of Pentacles in reverse makes me feel like he wonders if there's going to be a missed opportunity, or if there already has been, or if you feel like he can't, or if he feels as though he can't put in like a specific kind of effort because he already has a lot going on. But I think that he genuinely likes the attention that you give him, and he may also want to give you attention in return, some kind of like applause or whatever the case is. You know, not literally. I mean, I doubt that when you walk into a room, he just starts applauding. Although, oh my God, man of my dreams. Hello. That would be fabulous, right? I think he's at peace with how things are right now, whatever that means, even if there's a missed opportunity. So if you guys are not talking right now, he may be at peace with the fact that there's a missed opportunity because he's getting attention anyway. Okay. If there's a separation. Thank you, Sky. Chitara, Andrew's current feelings for me. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Wands, Sun in reverse. Could he be juggling? Yeah. But Two of Pentacles in reverse also can be somebody who's not really sure, uncertain, may feel like they can't really handle what's going on, or if this person feels like you have other people that want you, they may be like, I don't want to deal with this, or I don't want to handle this right now, or something, but they're willing with that Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands tells me that they're willing to compete with you in some way, even though not compete with you, I mean compete for you in some way. And whether you have a bunch of people, you know, breaking down your door to get with you or not, I don't know, but they may feel like that is happening in some way, or maybe there's just one other person. Sometimes they have a little bit of doubts that they can make this happen in some way, or they may have doubts around their own ability to keep you or something like that. But I feel like they would still pursue it anyway. This can be somebody as well who feels like you guys have a lot of fundamental values that are aligned. Okay. So something about the foundation is positive. But there's a little bit of confusion about how to approach you in some way, or how to maintain this, is what this is looking like to me. Thank you so much, Chitara. Vanessa Williams. Hi, what are the Cancer's feelings towards me? Wants to hang out every week, but I can't get a read on him. Sure, let's see. Show me the Cancer's feelings towards Vanessa. Actually, show me how he sees her first and foremost. Why does he feel like you're tired or defeated? He feels like you're tired or defeated or stuck, but he feels like you do it to yourself. I'm not sure why that's there. So I was just curious. Let's see his feelings. Okay. Page of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse, Four of Swords. He may feel like you're healing from something. Okay. He admires you. He admires your intelligence, your thoughts, the way you communicate, but he may feel like you're overcoming something, or you speak in a very specific way, or you don't speak in a specific way, or something like there's a method to your madness in some way, where he may feel like, for instance, if you're very short with him sometimes, or you know, he may feel like it comes from somewhere. Now, if that's not the case, and he still admires you, if that's not the case, he may be trying to overcome something himself. The Page of Cups, you know, he's okay, right? But he's not like a king. He's not even really a knight. A Page of Cups is like, it's here and then it's gone. Okay. Take it or leave it. I'm here and then I'm, you know, and he may even feel like you're above his pay grade in some way with that page to that Queen of Swords. But I don't think it's bad. Taurus is your Taurus communication is your advice and your message, and New Moon in Libra. So, I mean, it's saying like, first of all, self-worth, self-value, make sure you're just taking care of yourself. It's just going to make you feel better. Not saying you look any kind of way. Just take care of you because it's going to raise your self-esteem. The more that you invest in yourself, the more invested you become in yourself, you know? And the more confident you become. And it's telling you just to simply communicate what it is that you want. Communicate what it is that you want, what your expectations are, etc., and do so in a very feminine way, whatever that means for you, right? But yeah, I feel like there's potential here for a new romantic cycle that begins. I just think that you have to communicate clearly in regards to what it is that you want. Maybe you've already done that. I don't know. Thank you, Vanessa. Shout out to Deb. Thank you so much. Deb, if you want a reading, since you dropped the 50 today, I'm more than happy to give you a coupon if you'd like to email me at info@violettalexis.com. Be wise. Should I write the paper to DNA regarding my boss, ZV? You can, but I think somebody's going to have some feelings about it with that King of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords is telling me that something will be dealt with, and then I'm asking how you're perceiving the results, and it's basically the World in reverse. Something is not really an accomplishment or an achievement per se. It's just kind of open-ended. So something is going to remain open-ended, and someone's going to feel some kind of way about it, but something will be dealt with or communicated. So that really depends on what result you're looking for, I suppose. I hope that that helped. Thank you so much, Be Wise. My girl Anna, should I leave or should I stay in the current situationship I am in with the Capricorn currently? Let's see. What happens if Anna stays in the connection with the Capricorn? 5 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Cups, 7 of Cups in reverse. Forgiveness, coming together, friendship, understanding, making a choice, reality checks, being very honest with one another, some kind of camaraderie, looking at the glass half full. Lots of cup energy. But I see this as this is Venus in Scorpio, right? Venus is in its fall in Scorpio. So when I see it in reverse, that's kind of making me feel like it's Venus in Taurus, right? Because what's opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. So and Venus is in its rulership, right, in Taurus. So it's almost making me feel like there's more value into the relationship. There's more money being spent maybe in a positive way, or there's more what's the word? Oh, what is the word? Not sultry. Oh, it's gonna drive me insane. What is the fucking word? Not sentiment. Oh my God. What is the stupid word? Like more like loving and touching and, Venusian shit. Venusian, Venus and Taurus, right? What is the word? Oh, it's going to drive me crazy. Oh my God. Does anyone know the word? Somebody has to know the word. Damn it. Okay. Nobody said anything. What's up, Ella? All right, whatever. I don't know what the word is, but sorry, that's just gonna drive me insane now. Um, but yeah, what happens if she leaves? You'll come back. Okay, great. What else? King of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords. I feel like you'll have other options, but I feel like you will also go back to said person. Are the options promising? No, but that doesn't mean that they can't be in the future. So I don't know. I mean, if you're already questioning whether or not you should stay, I mean, I think that's something to look at. Do I think that, there'll be forgiveness or there'll be camaraderie? Yeah, but you want to ask yourself how long that's going to last. Okay. Just keep that in mind. Your advice is house 3, battle, luck is on your side. Well, baby, I feel like this is asking you to kind of look at the big picture. It may be telling you to change your thinking with something. You're needing to communicate, be very honest about something as well. There may be a battle and you may need to be asking, is it within you or between you and this person? And is it truly worth your peace? That is really the question. Luck is on your side, makes me feel like there's going to be a lesson in this. This is Jupiterian energy, but I feel like it will pan out positively. Now, obviously, if this person is abusing you or something, then my answer is always going to be no, but you get it. You have common sense. Fireball baby, moving in with my parents because the divorce is still taking all my money. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Advice from spirit. I love you. I love you too, honey. The nine of well, like, thanks for this. Okay, let me pull more. Hold on. Okay. You have more, you need to explore more of your potential than what you have been. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's just simply like conducting a new routine where you wake up at a certain time and, then do this and do that and you're super productive, or if there needs to be something else completely. But there's something that you need to take action on, but you need to do it right. And it's about either your potential or about also listening to your intuition. Because there's something that's like your highest potential and it's telling you that you're ignoring it, or you're giving your time and your energy to things, places, whatever it is that is keeping you from that. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. You're needing to pour everything that you've been pouring into something else that may be taking from you, and you need to pour it into self. And I don't know what that looks like for you. Only you know what that looks like for you. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse, can't Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Girl, this is a heavy one. So Eight of Pentacles in reverse tells me that the standard is low. Okay, the standard is low for something. Okay, so I don't know if that the standard is low for partners. I don't know if the standard is low for some kind of project. I don't know what it is, but that needs to be worked on in some capacity or another. If there's any kind of anger issues, jealousies, if there's some kind of emotional issues, just whatever that is, that has to be looked at. If you have a friend or a soulmate in your life that is platonic, that really has the best for you in store, then you need to talk to that person if you haven't been. But something about a standard needs to be raised. Cardinal, mischief, and don't let pride get in your way. Swallow the pride, whatever it is, because it doesn't matter. Okay. Um, I just wrote something. I wrote something. What did I say? I said, uh, if I don't crack my head on the rocks of my pride, I'll drown in the waves of my shame. Okay. And so what that means is sometimes when it comes to our pride, that's a protective mechanism for feeling some kind of shame. And I want and shame usually comes from acting in a way that doesn't align with who we want to be or the idea that we have of ourselves. Okay. And I don't know why that's popping into my mind. I know that this came out, and this card has come out before during this evening as well for the second time, and I didn't think of it until your reading. So there's something about that, but it's asking you to be serious about what you're getting distracted by, or what is not in actual alignment with you, whatever that looks like, because that's not it, whatever that thing is. Okay. And I am really sorry. That freaking sucks. I know how that feels. So sorry. But I'm thinking about you. Please listen to what I said. All right. Singing giraffe. Hey there. I'd love some love advice from the universe on whether my current potential / crushes are viable, or if I should be looking elsewhere. Anything to come from these crushes? Eight of Cups telling you to walk away. Five of Pentacles, bye. Queen of Cups, really listen to what your heart is telling you. I really doubt that your heart is going to tell you to be with a guy that expects you to pay every single time on a date, or whatever the thing is. Because if you look at it, right, it's like the 8 of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles is facing the other way. Is your heart being fed? Is your heart being nurtured? Because this Queen of Cups is looking the other way. Her back is turned. So I think that you would likely be better off looking for maybe something else, or maybe just letting it come to you. And the way that happens a lot of the times is when we're really pouring into ourselves and we're doing the work and we're doing the best that we can to invest in ourselves on a consistent basis. King of Pentacles. I feel like if you do that, this is what you're going to find. And these two are good. These two are good together. The Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This works. So, something to think about. But ask yourself, what do you deserve? What does the child within you deserve? Namaste. Is B over me? I don't think so. They're too frustrated to be over you, I think. Seems like they're frustrated because either they waited on you and you didn't come, or they're frustrated because things didn't go in the way that they wanted. But it almost feels like they're spying on you in some way with that 7 of Swords. I'm getting like a spying energy on that 7 of Swords for some reason. So no, I don't think that they're over you now. Vanessa Williams, what's up with younger Gemini man towards me? Feelings and intentions. Show me the intentions towards Vanessa. Strength and the Emperor in reverse. There's passion there. There's attraction, absolutely. But that Emperor in reverse tells me that he's not quite where he needs to be yet. It makes me feel like he wants to be in charge, he wants to be in control, but he hasn't quite graduated, right? He's still on the tricycle, honey. He's still he's still wearing his diaper, or not, maybe not wearing the diaper, but he's still, uses his training potty. He hasn't pulled down his boxers and been on the big boy toilet yet, but like that's what he wants. So I think his intent is to hold on to this, but he's got some work to do, in my opinion. He's got some work that he needs to do. Be careful. I feel like this person is a little jealous of you or intimidated by you in some way, and what that festers as, if he doesn't work on that later, can be jealousy and acting like a high school girlfriend that's jealous of you in the long run. So just be careful with that. Feelings. Yeah, 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups in reverse. He doesn't want to be rejected. He's probably going to talk your head off. Gemini vibes anyway, right? But he wants a conversation. If this is long distance, he wants to travel. If there's been any kind of disappointment or rejection in his life, either pertaining to you or not at all, he wants to find a way to overcome that, probably by engaging with you in some kind of way, shape, or form. Does that make sense? It's like he may have like a real issue with rejection or not wanting to feel rejected in some way. So he may like talk your head off or something. Ma'am, is there something that I can help you with? What are you doing? No, 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 no. Thank you, Stacy. That damn cat. And I did use that opportunity to go eat raw cookie dough. I am not allowed to have that kind of stuff in my house, because that is what I'll do. Just like my grandmother. I just randomly go steal a chunk of cookie dough and just eat it just like that. And then she got diabetes and almost got her leg cut off. Like, and I just don't learn. Rach, I have historically dated mostly bisexual women. I don't want to date a straight woman or anyone who just wants attention. How gay is she? She loves the idea, but I don't think she's gay, 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 gay. She loves the idea. I think she loves women, but she's still kind of getting her feet wet. She hasn't, like, as far as emotionally, probably, I think that she's curious about that, you know, like she wants to dive in more, but she's still like a baby, if that makes sense. Either a baby bisexual or still exploring. Namaste. How does M truly feel about me? Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This person could feel like you guys are not really on the same page about something, whether they have expressed that to you or not, and it kind of puts them off or puts them kind of in a mood, or there's some kind of jealousy about it or weirdness about it. Maybe not jealousy, but like weirdness. Or maybe they feel like you're that way. Anne Song. Hi, I'm wondering about the intentions of a Libra Sun Cancer Moon guy towards me. Thank you. You're very welcome. What are the intentions with this Libra towards Anne Song? The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay. The 9 of Cups. I like it. The Page of Wands in reverse. He's maybe a little shy, you know? So he's kind of just rolling with the punches. I don't see a negative intent here. He can be a little manipulative to get his needs met, but I think that just might be because he really thinks that you're kind of the shit in a way, right? 9 of Cups is like our wish fulfillment. It's what we really want. And he's trying not to put too much pressure on himself or you, I don't think. I think that he's just trying to be like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. But I do think he wants movement forward with you. So I don't see anything negative. I just don't think that he's gonna try to push anything too much because I think he really likes you. Or loves you or whatever. Ratika, how does Ahmed Masi think about me? Does he love me? He feels like you're somebody he can share a lot with, share his thoughts with, share his feelings with, whatever the case. He also feels like you're a bit of a healer and he has some kind of hope with you. Does he love her? The Tower in reverse. I don't think he loves you. I don't think he wants to let you go because I think he benefits from you in some way, but I don't think he's in love with you or anything like that. Thank you so much, Ratika. Then we got Ella. One second, guys. Oops. All right. Ella, hi, Violetta. Who will I date next and how will I meet him? Who's she going to date next? A Scorpio, Ace of Pentacles, somebody who's maybe evolved, changing, somebody who's very deep, maybe a little dark, but somebody who is willing to commit. How will I meet him? The Lovers could be online, through it could be through some kind of communicative investment, some kind of online money thing or group chat or some kind of online communication, some kind of networking, something in the local neighborhood in some way. Could be online or through some kind of dating app. It could be something like you pay where you spend money, like somewhere where you spend money. But the Lovers is Gemini. Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Third house can be like the internet. It can be dating apps. It can be in some kind of group course or group setting where you're learning something, maybe about business, or it's like where you're spending money, like in the neighborhood, right? Like at a local watering hole or whatever the case is. Vanessa, Cancer and I are still casual. Is he talking with his ex? Yes. Yes, he is. Why? Five of Wands, because it's toxic and he can't stop fighting with this person. Five of Wands. Okay, is there anyone else besides the ex and Vanessa? No. I think that there is, but I don't think he's interested. Yeah, he's not interested in any of them. I think it's just you and the ex. Oh, just you and the ex, right? No big deal. But yeah, I think so. But he's not any other thing that he has, he's not interested in it. Emily, hi, beautiful. Does Waleed like me? What's going on in his mind about us? Does Waleed like Emily? What are his I think he's decided that he does, which makes me feel like he wasn't sure before. But I think that Two of Pentacles and that Judgment, I think that says yes, but also at the same time with that Two of Pentacles, he's like, I don't really think he thinks about it that much. He's decided it, and now he's like, okay, I've decided that I like her. you know? Um, what's on in his mind about what does he how about like what does he think about doing with Emily, or what does he want with Emily? I think he's still overcoming something else, or he may feel like you are. But I'm not seeing like a, oh, I want to make love under the moonlight. I want to read poetry to her in a canoe on the lake. I'm not seeing anything like that. I feel like there's something from the past that's still affecting that, or still affecting his ability even to feel more. Or he feels like it's on your side, and that's why he's kind of apprehensive. Virgo chick, thoughts on Kel's the Aries? Okay. He's a little out of his mind right now. It seems like he may have a lot going on that he can't really handle. He's taken on too much. He can have some kind of addiction going on behind the scenes. That can be temperance in reverse. Like he's doing too much. And then with that page, then it's like he's there and he's gone. Or maybe he's not able to handle his emotions all the time. Or he tries to distract himself with love or with offers in order to feel better. Maybe he's a love addict, I don't know, but he's a little off. He's not okay with how his life is going. I don't know. I think he has a lot of growing up to do. I think that he has an inner child that desires love just like we all do, but there's other things going on in his life that shouldn't be there. Will B fix things between us? mm, I feel like, will he fix things? Mm. Will there be an approach? Will there be a try? Will there be a message? Yes. But the strength in reverse is, but I'm not super confident about this. And the Page of Wands isn't that confident anyway. So it's like there's a reach and then there's a you know, is kind of what I'm getting with that. So will he fix it? No. Will he try? Probably. Stacy Boyer, I'm talking to a Libra man. I don't really deal with them, but we have a lot in common. What does he want? What does he want from Stacey? Sex, passion, excitement. He doesn't want to feel trapped, though. He's a little bit of a free bird, but I think he's very attracted to you, to say the least. I'm not seeing anything bad, but I'm not seeing anything like, oh my god, Is he serious about Stacey? I don't like that. I had to pull more cards just to be sure. These are all in reverse. The Devil, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that is looking for his needs to be met because of some form of insecurity, and he's very well aware of what that is, and it seems sexual to me. There's an awareness of whatever his intent is, and it doesn't seem super positive. It feels, the good thing is he has a conscience. The bad thing is he's still going to go through with the thing that pinged his conscience in the first place. um i I feel like he's like anybody else for the most part, where he has a need that needs to be met, or he feels like needs to be met, and he's kind of going to just do whatever he wants in order to get that need met, you know. And sometimes we do that. Sometimes we all do that, but that's kind of what I got from him, which I don't know how to feel about that. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much. Big shout out to Deb. I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much for your little sponsorship tonight. I greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Rick and Lori and Complexity. My mods are always A1. Rick, you are A1. Thank you for being so consistent with this, with the timestamps and everything. I hope you guys have an incredible night. If you want to book a reading with me, you can do so at violettalexis.com. I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.